everyone, Casey here, and I'm out here in my backyard just enjoying what little sunshine is left in the day. It's a little bit later in the afternoon, and if you know anything about me, you know I love the outdoors, I love being outside, and so anyway, that's why I'm out here. But I wanted to take this opportunity to talk to you about a devotional that I've used and I continue to use that has been incredibly valuable to me, and I wanted to share it with you. And it's really centered around two scriptures. The first is that all things work together for good to them that love God and are called according to his purposes. And I'll have the scriptures in the description below. And the other is for God to create in me a clean heart and to renew a right spirit within me. And those two scriptures have been cornerstones of my daily devotion. And so for probably the better part of about 7 years now, I have adopted this philosophy of ensuring that every single day, the first thing that I do when I wake up in the morning is give thanks, and then listen to or read or meditate on something positive. And the last thing I do every night before I go to bed is the same. I either read something positive, typically from the Bible, or from a devotional book. I ensure that the last thing I hear before I go to my bed has to be something positive. And I'll tell you why I do that and why it's so profound and powerful to me. And it's really rooted in this one thing. Someone said to me years ago, I forget who it was. I think it might have been Jim Rohn, who said, "Guard well the avenues to your soul." And I really meditated on that because the idea is that the way that things get into your consciousness is through what you hear and what you read and what you see and what you experience on a daily basis. And you don't have to do anything on any given day for negativity to chase after you. All you have to do is wake up, and you don't even have to go outside. We all have iPhones and Androids and the whole nine now, so television, you don't even need to go outside for something negative to come chasing at you. And so if you really want to balance the equation, I think, and I've come to believe that it's important to take in or ingest or be very deliberate about ingesting positive information. And what's more positive than the Bible and then your Christian beliefs and then your Christian relationship with God? Now, I know some people listening to this video may be like, well, I don't believe in God, or I'm not a Christian, I may have another religion, whatever it may be. This is still for you. Because even if you don't, like I do, even if you don't read your Bible, or you're not a Christian, or maybe you belong to some other faith, the tenets of what I'm telling you is very important. And I found it to be so anyway. I encourage you to try it for yourselves and see what it does for you. But I can tell you what it does for me. It ensures that I've taken control of what is happening in my own mind. I've taken control of what's happening in my own existence, and I've decided that I'm going to balance the equation by being positive. So those scriptures, again, that I told you about, all things work together for good to them that love God and are called according to his purpose, and create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. And I can layer another one on top of that, which says, for God doesn't give us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. And I know, living wherever you live, being wherever you are in the world, these things are important, extremely important, I would think, to a good life. So my encouragement to you, adopt your own devotion. Start being very deliberate about what makes its way into your hearing, your seeing, and your experience of life. And what you'll find, like a friend of mine used to say, if you build your house with faulty bricks, it's going to fall apart. So you want to choose the best bricks if you're building a house. Likewise, you want to choose the best information if you're building a life. So I encourage you to take on these devotions. I'll leave those scriptures in the description for you. If you decide that you want to read it, take it. If you're not a Christian, take the good from this anyway, because it's really important to be able to take the good from whatever you hear, from whatever's coming in at you. So this is Casey just saying, stay positive, adopt your own devotion, and you'll find that it'll be very, very encouraging, very positive, very profound, and very helpful to your life. Thank you.